from the Peter Mokaba Stadium in Polokwane. It is ABSA Premiership encounter that sees Polokwane City taking on Maritzburg United. The battle, of course, is for 3 valuable points, and especially the visiting team here will be hoping to get something out of this match as they find themselves in a very tough position where they need to move as far as possible away from the relegation zone. As we take a look at Polokwane City, this is a team that is known to playing great football, attacking football, but they normally leave the back open, and this is where they get themselves in trouble. Now they have a coach, Leal, who has come in and introducing the Brazilian style of football. Whether that will be working for them or not, we will have to wait and see. This is a game that they're playing at home, and they will be hoping to get something, especially looking at the fact that Maritzburg United has not really been notching up full points. But of course, this is a team that plays well to a certain extent, have been unlucky in that they do not get the maximum points. And taking a look at Maritzburg United, look at 2016. This is a team that has been playing against, look at Supersport United. They played against Orlando Pirates. They played against Mamelodi Sundowns. And this has really been something tough for them. And looking at those games against Orlando Pirates and Supersport United, one would say they could have won those games, but they did not. And this is something that maybe Coach Ernst Merendorp needs to work on to make sure that they get the full points, they get the full result. And speaking of Coach Ernst Merendorp, earlier on I caught up with the two coaches, and this is what they have to say. Coach, your preparations for this match?
It was short because we played all over the weekend, but it was good and important considering what we know from the opponent.
In terms of your starting lineup and changes, what can we expect tonight?
No, we did not have any change. We are keeping the same 11, in fact the same 18. The performance over the weekend was good, and we know we can improve in another game at home. There we are keeping the same 11, the same 18.
Thank you very much, Coach, and good luck.
I thank you very much. Good luck. God bless you.
Coach, your preparations for this match against Polokwane City, how have they been?
Yeah, it's always first reflect what happened before the last game in terms of this game against Sundowns. Preparing, of course, we had a good 35 minutes in the beginning, probably a good 20 minutes in the end. The result coming back 0-3 and then 3-2 in the end of the day is not bad, but we are making too many mistakes. In the individual, I had to do something with a little bit of switching off, not communicating enough. A lot of chats about it to make it better, not to switch off performance, really be in the game at any time, not making these mistakes, and it's a bit killing ourselves. The potential is there. We have seen it in these games, in these 3 games now in 2016, but good. Actually, it's about believing in what we are doing and believing in the concept. A little bit on the edge. We need the reward. We need the points. We need something really to go for it. What we tried in the other games, but unfortunately not being able against Pirates and against Supersport in particular, having a leading till the end of the game, but not picking up the 3 points. I hope it will change in the next 2-3 games.
In terms of your approach tonight, any changes that you can talk to us about?
We definitely, from the concept, from the elements, in terms of our what we have seen in the last games, we will continue. It's our chance in this moment to pick up the points we need. We have some, of course, some suspension. Kwanda in the central defense, TS is coming in, and Nene is not possible because of the 4th yellow card too. That means we have to replace Nene too, and it's the part of Fortune Maestro Macaring who is taking his position.
Thank you very much, Coach, and good luck.
Thank you very much.
Well, you heard from Ernst Merendorp, who says he's made a few changes, but Coach Leal saying that he has not made any changes. He is traveling with the same 18, so sticking with the team that did duty in their previous match. Well, take this short break, and our commentary team is ready to give us the first half.
Premier Soccer League proudly presents the ABSA Premiership.
Then very much to Quenaldino, speaking to the coaches there. Welcome and a good evening to you. Welcome to the Peter Mokaba Stadium. It is a game between Polokwane City against Maritzburg United. Looking at the as far as the log standing is concerned, bottom-rooted Maritzburg United, 8 points what they have at the moment. Polokwane City rise and shine. They have 18 points on the other hand, and they know if they do win here tonight and Ice Cape Town, SuperSport United fail to get maximum point, then they will see themselves moving into the top 10 bracket as far as the lock is concerned. Lot to play for them, as well as looking at Golden Arrows, who lost yesterday, and Bloom Celtic as well, who will be looking to play their match. So very interesting to see how things will pan out right at the bottom as far as the lock is concerned. Polokwane City and Maritzburg United previous meetings, they met 5 times previously, and if you look at the record at the moment, 2 wins apiece, 1 draw has been the scorelines when these 2 teams have met overall. Now, if you look at the earlier matches for the season, it was Rise and Shine who claimed a 3-2 win away over Maritzburg United in a KZN, and we'll be seeing exactly how things will pan out here. The team's 5 league matches have already produced a total of 14 goals between these 2 sides. The fans of Rise and Shine are happy. Finally, Julio Cesar Leal is sitting on the bench. He was the man that has been training there but not been able to be on a bench because of his papers. Those have been sorted out. Jabulani Maluleke and Ket Lenkis will be looking to take their team through the paces and be able to try and get maximum points here today in a match that we expect it to be a thrill a minute between the 2 sides. The man in charge on the left-hand side, Victor Tungwani, will be celebrating his 40th birthday tomorrow. He'll be hoping to cap that to the brilliant performance here tonight, as he's the man in charge. Referees have come under fire. Coaches have been complaining about what referees have done so far. And Bernard Dobson taking over the reins here at Maritzburg United. First game was a 2-2 draw against the SuperSport United. And since then, really, they have managed to come and draw against the Buccaneers. They lost a game against Mamelodi Sundowns. They're very tough. They played the top amongst one of those where they've actually had to go through. And you can see that so we see the meet and greet for the players. Polokwane City, orange and a bit of red in here. Kit for today, Maritzburg United, blue and white. Yes, that meant Ise getting a chance to start here in the absence of Akwanda Gwenzizwa Mgonyama in defense. So a few changes to be made. The other one was Fortune Makaringe, former Swallows man, does come in the middle of a park for Nene. So looking at the starting 11, the same 11 that played in their tie where they won by 1 goal to nil. He's starting here today. Georgie Kova coming in. Esau Kanyenda scored his first goal. And then more coming. Tomani Mwango, 6 goals to the good so far. The only player to have scored 4 goals in 1 game so far this season. And the man from Belgium is in goals for the 2nd time this season here for Maritzburg United. Another player to talk about, the Fortune Makaringe, get a start here today. So those are the players to talk about here. The referees are ready for this one. I am not alone. I do have Ratumang.
You go that way. Right, you get the ball. Let's enjoy it, gents. Let's enjoy it.
Very much, Manatomang, the man that's celebrating his birthday tomorrow. Man from Kiani, he's currently staying in the Val Triangle in Gauteng, and we'll be hoping that things does go very well for him. Polokwane City are taking the goals to the left-hand side of your picture, while Maritzburg United taking the goals to the right-hand side, all blue for them and a bit of white, while Polokwane City orange is the color for them. They'll be looking to do very well in the old Peter Mokaba Stadium between the two sides here. So level pecking as far as head-to-head is concerned, but then crucial, the 3 points are what they're fighting for here today. Can they manage to win their second game of the season? Talking about Maritzburg United, or will Polokwane City spoil the party once again? Sansmanop has spoken about how close they've come in matches that they played previously. Here they come now, Ket Lenkies, a chance in for a shot, and this one just goes narrowly wide. Early times it is indeed here from Dylan Mekwa. Man has played very well over the years, man from Wentworth. See the shot, they're just going across the face of goal for the team of choice. Polokwane City's home record this season. It's match number 8 for the season for them at home. 4 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss in the previous 7. Maritzburg United, on the other hand, looking at their run on the road. They've only won 1 game on the road, and that is the only victory, by the way, of the season so far, Maritzburg United. And they'll be hoping that they do get something here today. It was a victory and they played against Takis. They had 1-0 victory for them, so they'll be looking to get something out of this one here today. Only their second victory. They've lost 4, they've drawn 2 in the previous 7. That's been the goals also. They've scored 6 and conceded a total of 15. While Polokwane City, on the other hand, even though at home they've been doing well, they still concede a lot of goals. So Alexander is SuperSport United bound. Chance in now for Rise and Shine. And Mokaba coming at the right time, because eventually slotting straight into the starting 11 here at Maritzburg United. Here's Cole Alexander for Polokwane City. Mwango offloads far side, long ball into the penalty area, and waiting there was Mokaba and Teise. Well, marching on towards that ball. Ket Lenkies finds Rusike. Had a brilliant game when they played against Orlando Pirates, by the way. Even in the Sundowns game, he still showed what he can do, how dangerous a play can be, the Zimbabwean. I think they really upped the tempo of the game a little too late. The damage was done, where the ruthless and unforgiving Sundowns even already put 3 past them. But alone I do have to the bold and the beautiful. Tomozo had the 2 coaches, can see the starting 11. Where do you think this game will be won and lost?
Definitely in the middle of the field, Bruno, where you will see Maluleke, who will be key, the captain, and Cole Alexander. They are the ones that are going to dictate the pace, with also the help of Jacobs. He drifts to the left and comes into the inside. So on the Maritzburg side, you look at Ket Lenkies, he will be very crucial. You look at Mikau, that is Manti, very experienced, and is a crafter in the middle of the path. So that battle between the 4 players that I've mentioned will be the key in this game.
So they come in a chance in the penalty area for Maritzburg United, looking for the early goal. And that's easily collected by George Chikova. Man who hails are from Zimbabwe as well. Product of Aces Youth Academy, the same one that produced Yokama Biliat amongst other players. He's played his football for Ghana's FC before. Dynamos, then SuperSport United came calling. He came to South Africa. Now he finds himself playing at Polokwane City. He's won a lot of players, in fact, via SuperSport United that are here. Joel Manileka is one of them. To look at those that are here at the moment, playing for the side of Polokwane City. Mulekwane, another player who played in Gauteng before returning back to his hometown here in Polokwane. Alexander. Ket Lenkies for the team of choice. Now on the far side, looking for that early break. The ball already out of play. Will come in this time around as a throw-in on the far side of the field for the home side. When you look at after getting a thumping of 5-0, that is Polokwane City against Buildup, and then before that game they'd won 4-1 against SuperSport United and then winning against Mkosiami. It is that inconsistent they need to deal with and work with as well. That is a Polokwane City.
Inconsistency, Bruno, but also they've got a new coach now. Hopefully will fix the problems that they have at the back, because they do open up defense of the opposition at all times, but the problem is their own defense is not closed as well. So it will be interesting to see the influence of Joel Leal into this Polokwane City team.
So we do have a corner kick, the first corner of the tie, going the way of the home side. It is a Brian Onyango, man who clears that ball out. So quickly on the book already. Looking at that, Ngweni Mayala, he was the man sitting as the main coach when Julio Cesar Leal is still waiting for his papers to be sorted out. So now he's sitting as assistant coach at the moment to Julio Cesar Leal. See now this time, Polokwane City, early ball into the penalty area. Hooked in and cleared away easily by Maritzburg United.
There's something I don't understand about our football these days, Bruno. If you looked at who took the corner, is the target man Mungongo who's taking the corner. You ask yourself, who's going to finish if Mungongo is taking the corners? You need Mungongo there in the box, helping Isao Kanyenda finish. We also saw it over the weekend. We saw Ndumiso Mabena. He's the one that is taking the corner kicks for Platinum Stars. So we need this target man or these strikers to be in the box to finish rather than taking these set pieces.
Here comes Maluleke now, playing the ball short. He's the man that eventually chose to take the set piece for Polokwane City. He offloads, near side of the field, making a run here towards the penalty area. Ball cut inside, chance in! And it's a corner kick, the second corner kick of the tie for the home side. Second corner kick of the game for the home side. And they'll need to make these ones count very early in the tie. Scoreline at the moment. It is Polokwane City 0, Maritzburg United 0. So you see the corner you just spoke about now being dipped in this time by Maluleke. It's a good take off set pieces, but that was not the best. They really confused everybody.
It's good to see him taking charge, Bruno. As earlier we stated that we need the target man in the box. We need Mngango to be there because he has got the physical presence and the aerial prowess to finish those crosses or those set pieces that are played in.
So here they come now. Near side of the field, it is Polokwane City trying to unlock and open up the defense of Maritzburg United. So running made near side of the field, it is Simpiwe Hlongwane, young man who hails from Piet Retief in Mpumalanga. And this is corner kick number 3, 22 years of age. 5th start for him in the Premier Division of Polokwane City. Rise and shine. Still piling pressure. The way this one goes. What I've seen this season is that it has been a season for the underdogs. A lot of leagues around the world are seeing some teams that nobody favored, topping and running away with them. Remember the Sundowns, so the other hand is South Africa. My word, they only have got themselves to blame should they lose the league the way they're going at the moment.
I thought they'll lose rhythm when Zungu got the injury, Bruno, but yesterday I watched them play again. They are still fluent and they look like a well-oiled machine.
Chance now for Kanyenda. The control was good. The man from Malawi looking for another goal here in South Africa. Would have been 2-2. And he found the back of the net this time around here for Polokwane City. This one over the crossbar, the ball goes.
Lovely ball floated in by Jacobs, but the experienced Kanyenda, lovely first touch, and on the 10, unlucky not to get it on target. Joel Leal will be hoping that he has turned the corner because he got his first league goal the previous game, so he'll be looking to continue on that form.
It is at the moment still sitting between the two sides here, Polokwane City and Maritzburg United. Goalless in the first few minutes. Now let's see here they come again, Maritzburg United going forward. Chance now for them to try and take the lead early. Manti Moholo. Or Mekwa, he's known now. He's back to Mekwa. Boyson is there. chooses to go for Ket Lenkies. Well-travelled player in South African football, Ket Lenky, this is the captain of the side. It's a man who will be looking for more goals as well here this season for Maritzburg United.
But we have not seen much of Maritzburg's play yet, Bruno. The reason being we have not seen Ket Lenkis on the ball. Mikwa is trying to find him with those long ones, but they need to play the balls to feet with Ket Lenkis because he doesn't have the speed anymore. As soon as Ket Lenkis ticks, this Maritzburg United team will start to tick.
So over 10 minutes played already in the first 45 of the game between Polokwane City and Maritzburg United here at the Peter Mokaba Stadium. It remains goalless, Maratuma. Go now towards the penalty area. It is still Polokwane City. Lebohang Mutumi. It is Maluleke. Trying to get the ball to his teammate. And probably a chance for a shot was there. And he's never going to take it himself. He was always going to try and bring his teammates in as well. And there's a chance lost, I've got to say, for the Maritzburg United side. Bigger partner for Polokwane City it was, in fact. They're the ones who are going forward to that ball. So Hensman and Dorp. I mean, in a game they came here the last time, played in the opposite stadium across from the one where we are today. And they played a blind of a game. Pity. They shared the spoils, but there was a mistake also with the referee on the day, where a clear-cut goal was ruled out for offside. And Hans has not been a happy man. He's questioned a lot of things here. It's a beautiful sunny day. Today when he arrived, it was a sunny day in Polokwane. Hot it was as well. Even now in the evening, the temperatures have cooled down a bit. But my word, it has been a very hot day. So it has been around the country throughout as well. Let's hope that will not affect the pace of the game overall. So Mohapi getting his second start at Maritzburg United since joining them. From Bloemfontein Celtic. So he played before arriving at Maritzburg United. This Maritzburg United marching on forward towards the penalty area. Nice break for them into the penalty area, but there's nobody there to get behind that ball. Aspen Indoor first game, it was against Supersport United when he took over the reins here for his return again to Maritzburg United, having been there before. The Supersport United game, he was there for the Pirates game, which was another great game indeed for them. The game against Arrows being postponed will be coming up at the later stage. In fact, that game is to be penciled down for somewhere on April, if I'm not mistaken. For the passing on of late Monjitele, the game was postponed, which was supposed to be played on the 23rd. And they met Sundowns, so he only collected a point since arriving at Maritzburg United, Hensman Dorp. A 3-all draw, 6-goal thriller against the Buccaneers. In a game that everybody will always remember Monty Taylor for. What a blind of a game he had in that night. The Sundowns, they showed up much better in the second half. Ended up in the losing team, losing by 3-2. Flongwane trying to the tempers early. The reason you're not seeing yesterday Sundowns when they played, there was no Zungu because of the challenge that he had when he was up against that man Zulu. Zulu was quick to apologize as well for that. I don't think it was intentional. They're all looking at the ball, somehow catching him just above the shin pads. So he's out, and he'll be out for almost till around April, May. Bongani Zungu. Most Sundowns fans would have wanted to see him play before he goes to Portugal. Here comes Polokwane City, near side of a field now. It is Maluleke. Cut inside. The man from Shawelo in Soweto. Close friend to Tintwalo Shabalala. It is Dylan Mekwa now for Maritzburg United. Polokwane City can be exposed here. And this one just goes wide. Done everything right and then went for the far post. They try to keep their line and could have been punished here. Dylan Mekwa coming very close to scoring. He's yet to find the back of the net this season. This young man who has played his football amongst other teams. He played also in the Castle League way back in the days. One of those players found during those talent search as well. Got to talk about him, born in Wentworth. So product of a School of Excellence. Played for Durban Classics, Young Cavaliers. Maritzburg United is when he arrived. And Steve Compel is the man that really had faith in him. Played 14 matches under him, scoring 3 goals. 14 starts for him then, when Steve was in charge at Maritzburg United. It was one of those that Steve spoke very highly about at Maritzburg United. Yeah, the fans of Polokwane City. And the rate Baroka is going at the moment, you could have next season, should Polokwane City keep their status. Another team joining the fray from this part of the country. Baroka leading the fray, leading the pack in the National First Division. Julio Cesar Leal, 64 years now. Veteran in SA. He's been around, seen it all. Here comes Polokwane. Inviting cross, still alive. Acrobatic, and then this one easily cleared away to the defense. Let's look at the next match here for Maritzburg United. They have Kaiser Chiefs, then Platinum Stars. Those are the next 2 matches. Platinum Stars on a high. The common denominator for these 2 sides is that they both meet Platinum Stars in their next 2 matches. Polokwane City's next match will be against Platinum Stars this coming Sunday. While Maritzburg United will find Platinum Stars next weekend. Saturday is when they play Platinum Stars on the 13th. The next game, Polokwane City's Kaiser Chiefs, or Maritzburg United's Kaiser Chiefs, then Platinum Stars, while Polokwane City, Platinum Stars, followed by Lemonville Golonaros. Abafana Bestende will be the next team they'll be taking on. So plenty of action now. Kenyenda goes to the ground. South Kenyenda, world travel player as well, in the colors of Polokwane City, man from Dedza in Malawi, 33 years of age. Played for FC Welfare, played for Dynamos, and he was made very popular in South African football when he played for Ezen Kosiam. Jomo Cosmo is for moving on and going to play for FC Rostov, the Lokomotiv Moscow, before returning back to South Africa. That's how Kenyanda scored his first goal in a 2-1 victory over Jomo Cosmos last week, his former employers. Played for a few teams, in fact, in Russia. He was amongst the top scorers in the 2013-14 season for Polokwane City gained promotion into the Premier Division. Unbelievable football when they were there. So he will be hoping to continue here the season here for Polokwane City can see there. Brian Onyango coming across. And he pulled a hammy there. So there's a problem. This Polokwane City career has already scored over 10 goals. And he's talking about goals he scored when they got into the Premier Division. He's talking about goals that he scored in the National First Division. National First Division, between himself and Pule Ntlolane, they were unbelievable. Two of them. They were there in the National First Division. Sakanyanda and is still injured at the moment. Scored a total of 11 goals last season, by the way. Talking about Pule Ntlolane. Thank you very much, Maratomang. It's been a very, very technical game between the two coaches, but Polokwane City is still playing a free-flowing game and they go forward, but you can see that Ansben Ndop is trying to deal with the problem for Maritzburg United, of trying to close those spaces, not allow the opposition to hit them as well.
You can clearly see the defensive lines, Bruno, the tactical discipline from the Maritzburg players, but now and then they will break on the counter and use the pace of Evans and also Dylan Mikwao.
Dylan could have actually opened the scoring with the chance that he had there. Tried to kill the ball away from the goalkeeper. Kelly got, but too much on it as well. As it was easily collected outside as a goal kick.
One thing I've observed, Bruno, is that Maritzburg, they look dangerous when they've got Evans, Rosike playing through the middle. But when he's down the wing, I think for me, he's too far from the goals. And when he uses his pace, the defenders are able to cover each other and be able to get the ball from him. But if you play more centrally, when you give him that through ball, he's straight with the goalkeeper. And that's where he has been hitting teams.
It's been a marvel to watch this man from Zimbabwe. Looking at the star players we have in South Africa, who are all from Zimbabwe, you do realize that they have a solid team going forward. You know, and they play the AFCONs and the World Cup qualifiers of this world. You know, they'll be a force to reckon with in years to come, given the way they're playing and the way they're really showing what they can do going forward. Now, chance in again for Mwango, playing the ball to Maluleke. He's always rising as he left his foot.
Good interchange play in the far side there by Mngongo and them. But I think here, Jabulani Maluleke, he used his laces to get his foot around it. But for me, he's very gifted. Technically, he should have used the instep and placed the ball and try and pick a spot.
So now the change, a forced change it is going to be now for Polokwane City. Because of an injury to a player. And that was their taking player, Esau Kenyenda. He went down and will not be continuing with his tie today. The man that's coming on for him, confirmed shortly for you. The player just came onto the field of play for Rise and Shine. Still in the first half, in the first 33 minutes and a bit, between his two sides here. Forward they go. 24, I mean, that's not what you want as Esau Kenyanda. Just managed to score his first goal of the season in the league. So Ngidi is the man that just came on to the field of play as the first change for today. And the first one it is indeed for Polokwane City. Esau Kenyanda pulling a hamstring when he tried to take that shot. But then that's not gonna help him at all, because he just scored a goal and maybe looking for more goals today, but he's out.
As you're saying, Bruno, he was high on confidence because he just scored a goal against his previous team, Jomo Cosmos, over the weekend. And today he gets this injury. This is going to be a setback for him. But for Polokwane City, it's an opportunity for Ngidi to come in and claim a place alongside Tawani Mngongo.
So let's see now what he can deliver for the side here. Talking about Ngidi, he's playing today his third game overall. Previously had 2 starts for the side as he comes on to the field of play. Muzigai Fani, Ngidi rather. Played against the Buccaneers in a goalless draw last season. And he was there when they lost 2-1 against Ajax Cape Town as well, which was his last game. That was on the 22nd of September, 2015, the last time he played a game for the side of Polokwane City. So chance now for Maluleke to show what he can do. So you can see that wall there inside the penalty area. Maluleke goes through the wall. And well read and well spotted on Maritzburg United there. Senior bodies on the lines, literally. Chance in again now, near side of the field. It is Tongwane's early ball into the penalty area. Chance in again and cleared away. Drop shot, nobody there to get a second ball. And Maritzburg United, a huge let-off for them. We just spoke about Rusike not so long ago, Pomozo, that you want him to be in a more advanced position. When he goes there, he's already going to find 4 or 5 players waiting for him.
Exactly, Bruno. When he's playing down the left, he's not effective because he still needs to go past 3 or 4 players. But if he's playing down the middle, you've got a talented player like Get Lenkis and Mokaba in the middle of the park that can give those passes for him to run directly towards goal. But now he's playing down the wing. I think Maidendorp, if he can change him and his technical team, if they can change that and play more centrally, that's how he has been dangerous over the past few games. That's Rosike.
So we are still in the first half of the Star here. Between Polokwane City and Maritzburg United. So far, there has been still level pecking. Goalless it remains scoreline-wise between the two sides. So the man just came onto the field of play. Joined Polokwane City, having played for Roses United, the team he joined Polokwane City from. But previous teams include Orlando Pirates. That's where he played as well at a junior level. Mpumalanga Black Aces also played for Thunder Royal Zulu for finding his way to play where he is at the moment. And he'll be hoping that with the chance he's being given here today, he can show the coach what he can do for the side of Polokwane City. Get it.
That's what happens, Bruno. When a new coach comes in, there's always hope for all the players. It's like all the players are starting from scratch. As you can see, as you mentioned earlier, to say his last game was in September, but because Joel Leal is here, he's the new coach, he's giving everybody a fair chance again. That's why you're finding Gidi playing today, and he just needs to grab his opportunity.
So Maritzburg United, I mean, they have tough opponents. They've played tough opponents already, with Mamelodi Sundowns being the toughest to beat this season, and they failed to win that game against Pirates and cruise control 3-0 just before you go into the halftime break, and then Pirates found 1 goal and Pirates really upped the tempo in the second half, and the wheels came off eventually. Now here they are, chance in for a shot, and oh my, he feels was impeded, but the referee feels otherwise about it. He feels he had a clear-cut chance to try and find the back of the net. But then the referee says none of that.
We'll have to see it again, Bruno. But before that, there was good link-up play between Mokaba and Get Lenkis.
Now here comes Maluleke on the near side for Polokwane City. Sends it long again into the penalty area. The way that ball goes on the far side.
That's the earlier chance for Maritzburg United. Good interplay between Zulu, good dummy by Dylan Miko. But here I think Get Lenkis should rather have taken, he didn't connect well with the ball. Yes, there's suspect of a handball there, but Get Lenkis should have done better in the first place.
You always try going in there and trying to find the early goal. It's a difficult one, especially when you're desperately trying to find the back of the net. Everybody's watching you as well. As you can see now, 4-3 at the moment. It's been an open game as expected between the two sides so far. Only 1 change made, a forced one it was as well. So we are now just under 30 seconds before we get to the half-hour mark of this first half match. First up game here between Polokwane City and Maritzburg United. Now, here comes Cole Alexander. At least they managed to keep him until the end of the season. They signed for SuperSport United, a pre-contract. Managed to keep him here at the side of Maritzburg United. There's Mutumi trying to go for a long-range shot. Nothing coming out of that one there. So it remains goalless, Maratumang, after 30 minutes of football played between the two sides. But then Maritzburg United will know that they should have taken a chance to find the back of the net as well so far. Really gone past the first 16 matches for most teams. Maritzburg United have one game in hand. They still have to play the match against Arrows. We're going to see they've played 16 already so far. 16 matches, 5 wins, 3 draws and 8 losses for them. If you look at the goals they've scored, 16, conceding 24. Conceded around 60 goals last season, by the way, at the end of the 2014-15 season, Polokwane City. That was their biggest problem last season. The number of goals they're conceding versus what they were scoring as well. So yesterday with Kamapiliad having scored, as well as strike partner at Sundowns. Shompo Kekane also, he's really banging them in one after the other. Look at ball possession overall. It is still Polokwane City. You'll expect them to dominate in the front. Always will be on top. So last 2 meetings have all been won by Polokwane City. Remember, the sides also met when Polokwane City was still known as Bay United way back in the days. And that was in the 2008-9 season. That season, Maritzburg United managed to get a double over the opponents for today. And in the 2013-14 season, Polokwane City was still campaigning in the National First Division, so they never met Maritzburg United. In fact, the way that they came at the end of the 2012-13 season, that's when they won promotion. So 13-14, it was a home win for Maritzburg United, a draw when they came to the corresponding fixture. And last season, Polokwane City, when they met against Maritzburg United, won their home game, which was in fact their very first win over Maritzburg United in their previous 7 matches that these two teams have met in. But if you include the 2 matches that they played in, that was in the 2008-9 season, then these two teams have met overall 7 times. With Maritzburg United slightly ahead, having won 4 of those 7. So now, here they on the far side of the field. It's a long ball played in very early. Mwango. Twin brother's name is Tobisi. Hail from Nongoma. It's two players, two brothers. Never played for Island FC then. The last I checked was playing for Tornado FC. Nongo's twin brother. So the rain is coming down a bit here at the Peter Mokaba Stadium. This is, by the way, the old Peter Mokaba Stadium. The other one is the current Peter Mokaba Sport Complex, it's called. World Cup Stadium. Now here come the team of choice, marching on forward. Zulu. He finds Rusike. Twisting and turning, no space for him. It's a change, but one too much for Polokwane City. Glenn for Boyere, he's the man in goals at the moment here for the side of Maritzburg United. His second game coming on loan from Mamelodi Sundowns, so they actually sent him on loan as well at Free State Stars at some stage. Deemed surplus to requirement at Mamelodi Sundowns, with especially with Dennis Onyango doing so well at the moment. Now, chance in the air for Mikwa! And Mikwa puts it into the back of the net. They fell asleep a bit there, Polokwane City, and been duly punished. He had a chance earlier on today, Mikwa, to find the back of the net. And he combines well, and he finds the back of the net, making it 1-0. Here in favor of Maritzburg United. Using his left foot, right foot this time around. A left footer, this Mikwa. And he finds his first goal of the season. Dylan Mikwa already has 2 assists for Maritzburg United. 1-0 here it is for Maritzburg United. The central pairing has looked a bit shaky and have just been punished. Again, Rusike! And this time the goalkeeper making himself big, coming out very early. Chigova against his countryman from Zimbabwe. Comes out, just been caught a bit there, Josh Chigova. In fact, he was not even touched by the player. The ball just went, I think he just went straight onto the ball himself. That's how he got injured there, Josh Chigova. They have been skating on thin ice for some time, Polokwane City, and now have been duly punished by Maritzburg United. Now let's have a look at some of skills being showcased here so far today by the players. Maritzburg United, should they win this tie, they will remain bottom, but at least they'll have some points to talk about as well. Maritzburg United. We can also, University Pretoria is just above them. One team to talk about, and if they do get maximum points today, They're in action. They will go above Cosmos. They're sitting on 14 points. They will have 15 points. As the scoreline remains here 1-0 in favor of Maritzburg United over Polokwane City. The last time we were here in Polokwane, we were at the Mokaba Stadium, not the old one, but we are the stadium across from this one here, the Les Slip. They led twice against SuperSport United, but finished that game with a 2-2 draw at the end of the 90. Yes, they were hard done by one decision. There could have actually been a goal easily. The referee jumped on the far side, called it an offside. Ketlenkis, crucial player. He got a yellow card that saw him not available for the Pirates game in the next time that was played by Maritzburg United. Now, this is not looking good for him. So he goes to the ground. The man from Michel's playing 30 years of age, celebrating his 31st birthday later on this month. Played for FC Fortune, Fidentia Rangers he played for. So played for Kappa Sporting. That's where Sundowns spotted him. But he plays Sundowns in a cup tie. And Sundowns literally escaped him through in that particular game. Then they signed him. He got to Sundowns, played 14 matches, scored 1 goal, was signed by Maritzburg United. Fetched his 3rd stint at Maritzburg United overall. Has stint at Bloemfontein Celtic SuperSport United. Before now, he's back again here at the site of Maritzburg United. Ketlenkis.
Crucial player, very vital and very important in that midfield for Maritzburg United. He's the one that gave the final pass for Mikwa to finish. So Medendorp will be praying to say he hopes the injury is not serious and he can be able to recover and continue with the game.
13th match for him this season. He's already scored a total of 3 goals in the league, but 5 in all competitions overall. Talking about Ketlenkis, but here comes Polokwane. Dylan Mekwa, his first goal of the season, by the way, for Maritzburg United. And how important will those 3 points be for him, for the side as well? Because should they take away 3 points here, Tuks are in action as well. If Tuks does win, they will just be 3 points behind Jomo Cosmos. And do remember, they still have a game in hand, Maritzburg United, because they played 1 less game than their teams above them. This is their 16th game. Cosmos already played 17 matches, so they will still live with this game after this game, having a game in hand. And they still have to play Cosmos, by the way. So that will be an interesting 6-pointer to look at as well. So that's going to be an interesting one to look at as well. So far, quickly taken again. Now, chancing for a corner, for a ball in the back of the net. Now, there's just a push from the Polokwane City player on Brian Onyango. So you can see there. Just coming in straight at him there. Onyango had that all covered. But as a striker, you need to take this chance. You got to go in there. There's no story about that ball being covered. You always wait for that mistake to happen.
It's true, Bruno. You need to be alert at all times. Anything that falls there in the box, you need to pounce. And I think Ngidi there, lack of game time also, not as sharp as we know him to be. So he just needs to be alert at all times. And when the opportunity comes, he just needs to finish.
We are in the final of the minimum time added on by the referee in the first 45 of this tie. Still Maritzburg United leading. Rise and shine by 1-0. The man that scored the only goal, it is Dylan Mekwa. Found the back of the net. Well created, I have to say, but then once again, with Ketlenkis lacking in the penalty area, you need to close him down. No space for him at all. Otherwise, he will punish you. And punish he did. Here he is again, Ketlenkis. Goes into Rusike, near side of a field. Switching play very well, Rusike. Well read by Polokwane City, no. Corner kick, it will be the first corner of the game for Maritzburg United. His name is Tsepotema. Young man born in Mokopane. So the referee not allowing him to take the chain, the corner at all. So you can see Maritzburg United players not happy at all with that decision, thinking it should have been allowed first take their corner kick, but nothing. And the referee, look at this again. It was well played, I have to say. And Dylan Meko was just there. Put the ball into the back of the net, making it 1-0. And it was well played, I've got to say, through the middle of the park. Well fed in towards him inside the penalty area there by his teammate. It was fortunate for the ball to drop for him, I've got to say as well. So 38 minutes is when the goal was scored. It is at half-time here at the old Peter Mokaba Stadium. Polokwane City 0 and Maritzburg United 1. Dylan Mekwa, the man that scored the only goal so far. So we look at the overall performance here, 6-5. Such a goal now, 2-all as far as shot on target is concerned. 5 corner kicks for the home side, 1 for the away side, and 6-8 fouls. And then looking at ball possession, domination for the side of Polokwane City. But they still have nothing to show for it at the end of the first 45 minutes. As you can see now, everything happening in the middle of the park, mostly than anything else here. So it is very interesting first half we've had so far. After this break, we'll be going through to have a chat with Dino.
Hello. I'm saying give. Hello. Halftime at the Peter Mokaba Stadium. It is the visiting team, Maritzburg United, that are leading by a goal to nil. Whether they will be able to hold on and get the 3 points, their second 3 points of the season, that remains to be seen. That question will be answered in the next 45 minutes. Right now, though, let's take a look at the highlights.
Rise and shine, Jabu Madunega. Dlalile esiqhemeni sayolapha-ke i-Supersport United. Sologo asuka esiqhemeni se-Supersport United uyadlala mihle le ngamalanga esiqhemeni sayolapha-ke. Nasi ipono akhe sibone ithuba lapha-ke phambili ehlangothini lesidla. Jolene dlula lapha-ke eqhathi kwepala umhikwa.
Obo bola vhuḓi nga maanḓa ri a muḓivha ene Dylan Meko uri una luvhilo nga nḓila i mangadzaho kha tshifhinga hetshinoni ari u khou eḓea kha strong foot tshawe tshine tsha mulenzhe wa monde hanefhaḽa ari u khou ikhela sa kone by Dylan Meko. But here I think Cat Lenkis should rather have taken, he didn't connect well with the ball.
Akhe sibone-ke Maritzburg team of choice Philani Zulu. Nasibona nakwenke ingako Dylan Meko khabona phona kusanethene wahla kamnandi wahla lapha-ke igondelo lakhe lokuthoma Cat Lenkis.
Bola yavhuḓi nga maanḓa nga ene Zulu hanefhaḽa ri tshi khou i vhona tshi khou i panga ngo rali a kona u wana ene Cat Lenkis crucial touch a kona u wana Dylan Meko hanefhaḽa first touch yawe ya yo murwa hanefhaḽa mara a kona u recover nga tshanḓa tshawe nga mulenzhe wawe uḽa a kona u i fhedzisa zwavhuḓi. Maritzburg United 1 Polokwane City 0. Maidendor u ḓo vho takala uri
From the look of things, Ernst Merendorp will be talking to his boys and trying to make sure that they come back and get a second goal. He did not look pleased as he walked into the dressing room at this point. But I can tell you that for the home team, Polokwane City, it's about getting a goal and getting back into the game. They need to make some few changes to get back into the game. The next 45 minutes coming up for the second half. Right now, let's take this short break. When we come back, our commentary team will be ready for you.
of our weekend? Was a game Leopards?
And then after Leopards in Rustenburg.
Just stretch and a half, eh?
I'm not shortcut. I use shortcut. I have to come Polokwane towards Pretoria and then 30 and 4 in Pretoria.
Yeah.
Look.
Saturday in the Arrows near Vet on Saturday in the afternoon.
Okay. Arrows Vet.
Yeah.
When?
Durban.
This is interesting.
So that it's always gonna they have I want a choice, but I was fully crack. What they were asking, they were asking, what's this guy? When you had Mukshin go studio on that,
Yeah.
on Soccer Zone, he was asked if he has the players to carry him. And he was talking Kak saying, no, you know what? We are well machine, we have options. He doesn't have options. Doesn't have options. You know, I was watching Kim Zagara, the man Nabu fella, because he's got to come out as a head coach and talk. But there's no options now. He doesn't have options, that guy. If the starting 11 can't give him anything, then
Boy is still on form, Tukan.
but Tukan is always a second half guy. Even now, he's still a second half guy. But you see, Tukan, his problem, I think, is one of those players. You can't start at this age. That's what I'm saying. To start at this age is a problem. We started too late. Eh? Yeah. Was he at the Highlands Park or at the after the match or before the match? Was he when he was still at Highlands Park or after the match?
Premier Soccer League proudly presents the ABSA Premiership.
So it is now time for the second half between Polokwane City and Maritzburg United. Maritzburg United into the break, leading by 1-0. So will they hold on to their lead, or will Polokwane City advances in the second half? New coach, first game. He's got to try now. So the second half about to kick off here at the Peter Mokaba Stadium. So Maritzburg United at the end of the first 45 minutes, leading by 1-0. So Paulo Cesar Leal will hope that this time he'll be able to come back and do well here, this time in the second half. Looking at matches when he was in charge, the team that played against Buildup, this record reads one match and 1 win. So he will be hoping to continue with just that. So just looking at the starting 11 once again between these two sides, you can see there Polokwane City, the only change they made was a forced one. The rest of the others were the starters. And Gidi is the man that came off the bench, replacing the injured Esau Kanyenda. So a forced change made already. As you can see, Kanyenda on hopes that his injury is not as serious as it looked. He pulled a hamstring when he went for a shot. Well, Maritzburg United remains exactly the same. Mokaba getting his second start for the side of Maritzburg United. Also, their goalkeeper, second start here for Maritzburg United. He's moving from Maritzburg United from Mamelodi Sundowns, I beg your pardon, on loan. Here's Rusike, picking up from where he left off in the first half. Comes the first player to be yellow carded here tonight. Talking about Ger Barnes, former Santos man born in Kimberley, Northern Cape. Played for Michel Spain United, played for Santos, before playing for Chipa United, and he went to Super Sport United. But then nothing happened there, eventually finding himself here at Polokwane City. So you see him now. Comes the first player to see yellow today from referee Victor Shungwani. Long, far post, chance in. Infringement in the penalty area. Scored as a yellow card here. Rather, it's a free kick by the referee. Maritzburg United are without Wanagwenziza Ngonyama, and then both out, suspended for today. And already they've got a few players sitting on 3 yellows and could miss the next match if they get yellow carded today. Onyango sitting on 3 yellow cards. Another player sitting on 3 yellow cards. It is a Dylan Quaid Megwa. He's got 3 yellow cards already for them. Those are the ones who are in danger of suspension should they get yellow carded today. The other one is Tamsangam Kize. He's sitting on the bench, already sitting on 3 yellow cards as well. So just seen the first yellow being issued. Went the way of Barnes for Polokwane City. First yellow card for him. First yellow card for him. The likes of Bugere sitting on 1 yellow, sitting on the bench at the moment. Nyadombo, he's on 2. He's in the starting 11, but he didn't get a yellow today, so he's still okay. Next of Zhukova, Alexander. Only 1 player sitting on 3 yellow cards for Maritzburg, for Polokwane City, beg your pardon. The player sitting on the bench, it is Jabulani Nene. So if he comes on and gets a yellow today, he will not be available for the next game. Yeah, they come into the penalty area. Again, Fabayera coming across to get the ball easily. This will be Buildup's first victory since returning to Maritzburg United should they hold on. Rusike gets an unnecessary yellow card. He was never going to get that ball. And he goes in there, become the second player to be yellow carded tonight. So 1 yellow each. Wait, in fact, it is not Rusike, by the way. Apologies for that. It is the Polokwane City man who gets a yellow card, Dima. Rusike piling pressure on him. And he went in quickly. And he sees yellow. So now chance for Lenkies. Long ball, far post. Keeper comes out this time and collects comfortably. Chance now for Polokwane City. And then great control. Then he kept his composure. But then the final ball, not what you would expect from him. You would expect him to finish the run off. It was a great run. Onside, and they're isolated. But also to give credit to Kurt Lenkies, who tracked back to close him down. Picking up where they left off in the first half, where they squandered chance after chance. So it finished at the fair end of first half. So 2 shots on target for each. Rusike. Will they show Polokwane City how he's done? Alexander combining well. And he's caught late. Mantimekwa. Quick to apologize. Man born in Deep Kloof in Soweto, former player for the Orlando Pirates side at junior ranks. Went on to play his football for Supersport United, TUT. So University of Technology, played for Campforce Baghdad Boys before joining University of Pretoria. He may have a stint and return to Supersport United. And his big break came when he joined Free State Stars. Mantimekwa, after being spotted at University of Pretoria. So he played and then he moved to the Buccaneers. Didn't really have and make that impact that one expected him to make. Sent on loan at Golden Arrows for making a short trip from Elemontville to the capital of KZN, Mgungundlovu, where he's playing currently. Not directly related to Dylan. Did say that their father somehow, looking at the family trees, there is some linkage to the families. Zulu is the one that set up that beautiful pass to create the chance for the opening goal. Well received again, I have to say, by the veteran player they're talking about, Kurt Lenkies. This weekend, some teams will be hitting match number 18, some 17. As we are now in the second round of the Premiership. Plenty of action in the country overall. Platinum Stars over the weekend winning their tie when they played against the Britvic. There was a winner right at a death there for Bloemfontein Celtic to avoid going 10 matches without a win. Platinum Stars also managed to find the back of the net twice in their match, which brought you right on SABC1. Sisita Manyapelo and Gloria Brown. Those are that brought you the action live from the Royal of Sport Palace. Sean Butler's first game in charge at University of Pretoria. Ringa's ball easily, it was Tumelo Mohapi's ball, in fact, intercepted. Here's Mwango. He finds Maduleke, who finds Mutumi. Wide to the far side, Mutumi still going. Still alive here for Polokwane City, into the penalty area. The way the ball is sent again. This is going to be an interesting last 35 minutes between the two sides here. Maritzburg United are now coming in. Polokwane City on the other end as well are trying hard to find the equalizer.
Bruno, I know earlier in the game we were saying that we need Rosika to come in and play more central, but the formation that Middendorf has been playing today, it has been working. They're playing with a false 9 today. They don't have anyone playing as an out-and-out number 9, but he has got Zulu, he has got Mikau, and he has got Evans, that when they go on the counter, they break with that pace and cause a lot of problems for that Polokwane City defense. So the tactics that has been applied today by Maritzburg United are on point.
Makaringe goes for that ball. It goes this time on the far side. Fortune Makaringe. 22-year-old Joe Berger. Played for the Roca Swallows at junior ranks, then he was part of the senior. In fact, he didn't even play for the senior team until right to the end, where he was therefore spotted by Maritzburg United. He was captain of the reserve side. Maritzburg United signed him very late. And beginning of the season, he was part of the team. A few changes and so forth. Seen himself being relegated to the bench as he's finally finding a chance to start here today. Here comes Rise and Shine. Tobane Mwango. Up on the far side in Gidi. No, my word! It's a freak shot! Gidi looked to play across. He will tell you was scoring from there. But I tell you, he finds the back of the net for the first time in the Premier Division for Maritzburg for Polokwane City. Leveling matters here. He came off the bench for the man that scored one of the goals last week. Now he has found the back of the net. Have a look at this again. Oh, my word. The goalkeeper there misjudged it, and then he realized late that he was dipping.
They all count. Bruno Ngidi puts his name on the score sheet, but for me, I need to say Glenn was wrongly positioned for this one, Bruno. That's why it ended up in the back of the net. And they say if you don't shoot, you don't score. And Ngidi is on the score sheet. I hope that will build his confidence to go and look for more.
So we are now seeing goals scored in each half here by the side. The first goal that was scored on Maritzburg United. Yes, there was a bit of creation to it as well, but it was also fortune favoring there Dylan Mekwa, who got the ball and capitalized and then putting the ball into the back of the net. Here Ngidi also fortunate to see the ball in the back of the net. He seemed to know what he was doing there.
Bruno.
He will tell you that. He will tell you, no, I saw the goalkeeper of the line and I was carrying it towards the far post.
It reminds me of a goal scored in the World Cup. I can't remember which World Cup was it, by Ronaldinho versus England, you know?
Yeah.
Nearly similar thing, but Ngidi, Swan, aye, Bruno.
Hey, Pomozo, you don't want to give the man credit, Muna. He was aiming for the far post. So Middendorf now will have to see if his side can fight back here. Still in play for Polokwane City. Tobane Mwango's ball cleared away in the penalty area. So as we hit the hour mark of this game, Polokwane City getting quarter number 6 of the game. These fans have something to celebrate finally. Mutumi. There is the traffic being directed now by Julio Cesar Leal. Hans Benendorp close to getting his first victory since returning at Maritzburg United. But all is not lost. Still plenty of football to be played here today. So looking at Zingidi, he made his debut for Polokwane City on the 12th of September 2015 in a 2-1 loss against IS Cape Town. The game where they led, got to a 1-1 at a stage in the time. Now chance in again, and he pulls that one over the crossbar.
Bruno, for me, with this one, lovely cross by Hlongwane here. Ngidi needs to take a touch and relax there in the box because there was no pressure on him. Take a touch, then have the shot. But unfortunately, he went for first time and he miscued it.
Bit of his rush of blood to the head. Believing then I just scored now, maybe I can get another one immediately. You can see the shot on target so far in the tie. And you see the score line 1-1 at the moment between Polokwane City and Maritzburg United. Here comes Ketlenki, now in the penalty area. And Gert Barnes sends that one out. Gert Barnes sends that ball out. He's collected by Maritzburg United now. Here's Dielan.
Maritzburg must not be desperate, Bruno. They've been playing well. They've been making nice combination passes and lovely runs into space. They need to continue doing that. I see Mikau shooting there in that awkward angle. He needs to keep his calm and his composure.
Chance in! And Ngongo capitalizes! Miscommunication, and then, oh my word! Polokwane City take the lead for the first time tonight. Tobani Ngongo's 7th goal of the league season. That's a route one ball, clearly. Now that man again getting involved. Gidi got a touch, and then Ngongo was there to tap in and say thank you very much. He had a lot of work to do. Composure from a man from Nongoma to make it here 2-1 to Polokwane City.
Route one, crucial touch by Ngidi, Bruno, and Ngongo anticipated that touch from Ngidi and he positioned himself well. Lovely first touch and he finished well. The combination, they're starting to understand each other. When Ngidi is going up, Ngongo is anticipating the touch and where the ball is gonna fall, and what a finish by Ngongo. You can see that the arrival of Joel Leal has really boosted the confidence of Ngongo. He has scored now since Leal has arrived, he has got 5 goals already, and you look at Ngidi, he has got his first today. So the arrival of a new coach brought the confidence to the two strikers.
So now let's see the ball being played wide towards the far side. Before today, Ngidi had only played a total of 134 minutes for Polokwane City. When he came in the first half now, look at how things have changed so far in the tie overall for the side. So change happening now for Maritzburg United. The man that supplied the opening goal for tonight makes way. In comes Tamsanga Mkize. He's sitting on 3 yellow cards, by the way, Mkize, as he comes on. If he gets a yellow today, we'll miss the next game for Maritzburg United. Already having troubles today with Artem Gonyama and Nene in the middle of a park to try and change things around here, to change things around Hans Benendorp.
True, Bruno, they're really missing Nene in the middle of the park. He will be partnering Mandi today to try and deal with also Maluleke and Paul Alexander.
Chance here now, we mistaken it back again. Oh, Giddy should have converted that one. Now penalty has been awarded as well. He struck at the end of an opponent and then he's saying it's a face. Well, the referee having none of it. Victor Tinyiko Hlungwane from Guyana. He's calling him to the side. He's going to the back pocket. Let's have a look at that again. Ooh. He's confirming he struck his face. And I have to say, I concur with him there. I want you to have a look at that again, because I tell you, he could have a point there. Brian Onyango. Ooh, struck his face. It struck his face, and that is a bad decision, a poor decision by the referee. Where was the near side official? But he was next to play. He called it. Oh my. Ansman and Opel feel totally hard done again today with this decision. A penalty given, a red card given against Onyango. I think the team can appeal this one. There's a clear chance here to appeal this one, because really, I have to say, that is very, very bad luck for the side of Maritzburg United. It doesn't rain but pours when you look at the way things go as well. You're bottom rooted, you need the point, and then you have a decision like this one against you. And Victor Hlungwane, the near side official should have actually called it, because he should have been in a clearer position to call the decision. The near side official, that is Lindikaya Polo.
But who was closer, Bruno? Was the referee closer to the action? I think for that situation, I think the referee was closer. That's why he called it.
Yeah, you see, I think what fooled him also was the fact that Onyango went down with his hands up. So he saw the ball deflecting. He did not see exactly where which part of the body the ball touched. His assumption, and also, I mean, the Polokwane City player didn't really fully appeal for that penalty, but he called it. So let's see now if Jabulani Maluleke will be able to score his 4th goal of the season for Polokwane City. They are 2-1 up at the moment. 68 minutes of football played, 22 remaining. Can he find the back of the net? Step forward! Well saved by the goalkeeper. Tell you there, justice. Goalkeeper saves that nearly happily upright to bring that back, and pity the red card cannot be, but I tell you, justice had really been served here, Pomozo.
Justice, really good save by Glenn there. But also the run by Maluleke, the confidence was not there, Bruno. The way he ran to, when he went to take that penalty, the confidence was not there.
So let's see this one here, 7 corner kick here for Polokwane City. The goalkeeper comes out and parries that one away. So Mtesan, all the drama you can ever ask for. 3 points is what they're fighting for. Now, I spoke about him, yellow card going his way. He's not available for the next game for Maritzburg United. So he's out. Gets a yellow card. He's still not happy with the decision. It's a long ball in to the penalty area, way on the far side. Maritzburg United, can they find an equalizer in this tie? We'll hear what Anz has to say at the end of this 90 minutes of this tie. The 2 goals they scored were clear. There's nothing wrong with the 2 goals scored by Polokwane City. It's the red card and the penalty that, for me, is worrying. And Polokwane City had nothing to do with that decision for the red card. So 10-man Maritzburg United against 11-man Polokwane City. Mantimikwa gets a yellow card as well. So now the Wolves are coming off a bit here. Yellow after yellow. Goes into the referee's books. Mantimikwa. That's the reason why he got a yellow card. Yellow card going out as well now. So it's Jacobs getting a yellow card for Polokwane City. The referee forgot somehow that he had those in his pocket. It's coming out thick and fast now in this second half of the tie. Total fouls here, 24 tonight. So Manti Mulemo Mekwa came here with 2 yellow cards, the yellow card number 3 today. Just run away from suspension. Manti Mekwa on a play for a yellow card here. Was a Polokwane City player. Talking about Jacobs. Jacobs' yellow card that he got today. The 3rd player for Polokwane City to be yellow carded. So the change happening now for Polokwane City. Sipo Chembula. Mendes scored the goal when he played against Jomo Cosmos. Makes way for the man who scored a goal here today and played assist today as well. So he's the man that scored the goal, and the other one scored tonight. So Chembula looking for another goal as he comes onto the field of play. Scored Chembula from Joberton. Should see him diving and going hard, down and low to get that ball away. It's a goalkeeper. So Chembula is in for Giri. He has played his role, played his part as well. Never a starter until there was an injury. But he came on and he played a crucial role in a goal that was scored. Second goal from Mwango, scored his own as well. Free goal it was, by the way. Second half, 15 minutes is what remains between Polokwane City and Maritzburg United. All the drama we could have ever asked for, all been delivered today. before they go again now. Ball play short this time. Side of a field, outside the penalty area, still going forward. Polokwane City with a corner kick. So it is now as they move on. So here they comes Alexander now. To inside and then total miss there for the Polokwane City men. Luck is what they need, and I tell you, couldn't have said it better. They look to be lacking that. Some coaches said way back that football is luck and a bit of performance as well that will deliver you results. But I tell you, tonight, luck has not been on the side. The 2 goals that are scored of Polokwane City, beautiful goals. They have themselves to play Maritzburg United for those 2 goals. And then to miss Brian Onyango for the matches that are coming up, the man that is a joint top scorer for them in the league this season with 3 goals as well. The same as Ket Lenkis. It's crucial. They need him on the field of play. The next match that's coming up, they've got Kaizer Chiefs, by the way, in their next game. Maritzburg United is coming Saturday. That's their game. And then they have Platinum Stars as their next game afterwards. Polokwane City have Platinum Stars Fest this coming weekend on Sunday. So a feature game also here on SABC 1. Then they have Golden Arrows coming afterwards. Now, pressure being piled on the defense. Long clearance away. Besides the red card given to Brian Onyango, there's also Sangam Kize, who's not available for the next game because he just got his 4th yellow card. And Kwanda will return, and they'll also be welcoming back Nene. Amongst other players will be coming back for them as they move on forward, Maritzburg United. So Ernst will have the regulars back again for his side the next game. But it's the points that worries me. Only sitting on 8 at the moment. They're the only team sitting on single-digit points in the Premiership this season. And their only victory was against University of Pretoria in Tshwane. So look at the offsides. It's been a very tightly contested game overall. Tomozo, you're always going to need a mistake for something to happen. And that's where Maritzburg made 2, were punished. Polokwane made 1, were punished. So it's looking very open and anybody's game at the moment.
Bruno, I just want to go back to the substitution of Ngidi. You know, I was really surprised by that move because for me, I thought the guy did well. He came on to replace Isao Ganyenda, scored a goal, and also he was involved in the penalty that Polokwane City won. But for him to come on as a sub and also be substituted, it seems to be happening a lot in our game these days.
Not a ball in this time around. So let's see now the ball being played near side of the field. It's cut away now towards the far side of the field here. It is Polokwane City. It's been one of those days. You did mention at the start of this time when I asked you, where is it going to be won? He said through the middle of a park, and it has been an interesting battle tonight.
It has been interesting, Bruno, because if you check the time where Maritzburg United were dominating the game in that 15-20 minutes, that's when Manti Moholo had kept Cole Alexander quiet, and that was the battle in the middle of the park. But the intelligence of Jacobs to notice that Cole Alexander has been tightly picked in that midfield, he then took the responsibility among himself to dictate the pace, to give those passes, and to be the one that is linking the play between the midfielders and the strikers, which he has done well. You see him on the ball here, he has been doing well. There is another great pass by him.
So it is Jambula. This time Jambula's shot is blocked. And this will be a corner kick. So there Jambula looking to make it 2-2 for him. And away the ball is cleared again. So it's another corner kick for Polokwane City. Dominating. Then a challenge coming in late, catching his opponent, and then that will be a set piece to Polokwane City. Ket Lenkis trying to talk to the rev a bit there. So Jambula from behind, just on the ankle there by his marker. Besides a red card, it's just been a clean game overall between these two sides. I mean, yes, we have now started having a lot of yellow cards. 2 of those yellow cards have come through frustration mostly than anything else. So 5 yellow cards in total tonight. 2 Maritzburg United, 3 Polokwane City. Here's Maluleke now. Variation. One of those training session practice one that you try and get right to the training session, and you believe you can actually apply that on a field of play.
One thing that you see from the Polokwane City players, Bruno, is that they are free on the field. You can see them interchanging positions. You can see from the way they change their set pieces. They don't have the one routine that they are doing the whole time. That, for me, says the coach has given the players the freedom on the pitch.
Seven minutes is what remains at the moment. Can Maritzburg United walk away with another 2-2 victory here in Polokwane like they did against SuperSport United? I was going that game against Polokwane against SuperSport United. It was not here. It was played in the stadium opposite to this one. It is now the big stadium compared to this one. This one is mostly for athletics and staff, where we are at the old Mokaba Stadium. Mokaba Sport Complex, that's where they played SuperSport United. There also they were held down by the referee, where there was a goal scored that was disallowed as an offside, and then replays show that that man was yard on side. As now the third and final change will happen. The man that scored the goal for Maritzburg United will make way, Dylan Mekwa. So coming on to the field of play for the second time in as many matches is Gregory Marsdorp. He replaces the goal scorer Dylan Mekwa for Maritzburg United's second change of tonight. And he has just around 6 minutes to make an impact here today for his side. Searching for the equalizer and maybe a winner as well here tonight. When you appeal a red card, Pomozo, who do you, I know the referees are under SAFA, so do you appeal with the SAFA Board of Referees, or where do you go? Or do you go to the PSLDC?
Bruno, we need to speak to Sylvester about that one. I'm not sure. Don't want to mislead our viewers. I think we need to ask that one from Sylvester, and he will clear it for us.
Remember, I was seeing that, I saw that on the NSL rules. And very interesting to see how that one will go. So we're now left with 5 minutes of play here, Maratumang. It remains Polokwane City 2, Maritzburg United 1. And Maritzburg need to try and find an equalizer, or Polokwane City needs to record a victory in this one here. has it on the far side. Again, forward they go. So we are now to the end of this game here. 3 minutes is what remains. Maritzburg United trailing here by 2-1. It will be their 3rd win in a row, Polokwane City against Maritzburg United. They won 2-1 last season. They won 3-2 earlier on the season away. And they're now looking to record another 2-1 victory at home this season. Here's Jambula now, and then Jambula shoots into the back of the net. A well-worked move here into the back of the net, came off the bench, makes it 2-2. Jambula. The previous game he did the same, tonight he does the same. Comes off the bench and then he finds the back of the net. Good interchange. Verbode now has conceded 6 goals in the first 2 matches at Maritzburg United, as they now go 3-0 is the score line here at Jambula. So 3-0 is the score line here tonight. So now, I've just noted that the only time you can actually write your review committee of the referees, of a referees committee, is when you are talking about mistaken identity. It doesn't really talk about appealing a caution or a sent-off. So there, Polokwane City will make the 3rd and final change. Mohamed Jacobs will make way. Boban Bogere is the man that comes on to the field of play. Another man, played his football, Ginger. Was born in Ginger, Gambi in Uganda. Played his football for Regis Star Academy, where Massa played at some stage. Played for Villa, then Simba in Tanzania. Before playing for Dynamos, and then he arrived at Polokwane City from Dynamos. His older brother is Boban Alice. His football in his home country at the moment. Cole Alexander gets a yellow card. Is it Cole or who got that one? It looks like it has gone the way of a Maritzburg United player. Mario Boyson is the man that gets a yellow card. David Boyson, the younger brother to Mario Boyson. Mario used to play for the side, but he's a Sundowns man now, Mario Boyson, the older brother. That's the reason why he gets the yellow card. A long day in the office. Bogere. He finds Jembula. Maluleke. Goes in short. Before they go now, Polokwane City now they'll be given a chance here to knock the ball around easily and dictate terms in this tie. They are leading comfortably. They have a 2 goals cushion. Can afford now to move around and knock the ball around and showcase their God-given talent. Great challenge. Tonight, Jembula scoring opportunity. Mokaba and company have really had it tough tonight, haven't they? They have been up against it. Those are the tackles so far today. Plenty of that today overall. Let's have a look at those. Plenty of those. Today, one tackle after the other. We're now at the end of this tie. Polokwane City looking for another victory. And they're just steps away from comfortably walking away victorious here. Sike trying to challenge. Nothing again from that one there. Here comes Maluleke. Finds support. Jembula near side. Jembula plays it in. And then Tobani Mwango shaves his head. And now the ball goes. That would have been goal number 8 for him this season. And it was well played, I have to say. He jumped wrong. He didn't jump towards taking the ball. And a great opportunity missed here today. Victor Hlungwane, overall, was a great game until that mistake that he made with the penalty. So Maritzburg United lose their 10th game of the season. Just to see how this day has been overall for everybody. So their 6th victory overall, Polokwane City. That's when he missed that penalty. Just couldn't believe his eyes that he had a chance. Found the back of the net for his side and he missed an opportunity. A great one it was indeed. So final scoreline here, it is Polokwane City who win here, which wins here rather by 3 goals to 1 over Maritzburg United. So with a victory here today, depending on results elsewhere, could see themselves above Ajax Cape Town SuperSport United, and maybe Celtic, depending on the results. But all those teams are all in action tonight as well. So that's how they wrap it up here. Tobani Mwango, the goal scorer. Jambula scored a goal off the bench, and Gidi scored a goal off the bench. Gidi became the assist as well. So final score 3-1 is his final score line here. And those are the scores scored. Mikwa opened this party here today. So looking at overall here, 20 shots at goal, but 6-2 on target for Polokwane City. We're looking at the overall ball possession here, everything in the middle of a park. But then Polokwane City were camping just outside the penalty area of Maritzburg United in the second half. It was an interesting game. They dominated as always. Final score 3-1 in favor of Polokwane City.
Well, it ends here with Polokwane City, the home team, winning by 3-1. Maritzburg United having scored first, but the second half a completely different game. Standing with the man of the match, presenting the trophy here, Jacobs. A great match, a great win today.
Yeah, you know what? Nah? This game was very tough for us. As you know, we needed 3 points to just push up further in the bottom half. And yeah, it's a great team effort of us. And in first half, we didn't play well. Especially the first 20 minutes, we dominated. But after that, we didn't dominate. We came out second half and played very well, yeah.
And what did the coach tell you guys at halftime?
The coach just said we must keep on playing. And we must give them space on the ball and stuff. And yeah, we came out and played very well and keep the ball well. And we scored the goals.
Congratulations, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
That's our man of the match, and now going to have a chat with Ernst Medendorp, the coach of Maritzburg United, who's going to be joining me now to talk to us about the game. Ernst, one of those games where you led first half, and then second half things changed. Your view on the game?
We have the same story meanwhile. I think it was only 1-0 in halftime. It should have been probably a second or third goal. We had these possibilities in the final third. There's no doubt about it. And same story. It's mistakes on the individual. It has nothing to do with the compact unit. It's just the individual mistakes, 1 or 2. Then we bring the opponent with gifts, with Christmas gifts, into a situation having a leading. Then the red card in addition. I don't know if we really have a red card. With Victor, with the referee, we have this experience now from my side, at least 1 red card, if not 5, 6 yellow cards all of a sudden. But again, it's our own department in terms of really not making these mistakes and bringing then the opponent into the game. Completely unnecessary again.
Thank you, Coach. Tough luck for today. That's Coach Ernst Medendorp, and now going to be joined by Coach Leal of Polokwane City, who is still celebrating with his boys after this win, but he will be joining me shortly. Coach, congratulations, a good win today. How do you feel about the performance?
The players deserve, but the performance was below the result. We did not have a good performance in the first half. We improved only after the goal. Anyhow, there were 3 points, very important in our way to have our mission accomplished.
And now you have Platinum Stars this coming weekend. Going into that game with a win should be a moral booster.
No, it is very important to win at home and to win away. We have had not good results and performances in away games, but it is time to change and to win, to collect 3 points, even not being at home as tonight we got.
Thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you very much.
That's Coach Leal of Polokwane City saying that they need to collect points also in away matches. We take this short break. When we come back, highlights of this game. Over shoulder kick. Over shoulder kick. Paulina, over shoulder kick. Okay. Okay. Sharp chance. Ta. Okay, ready? Jabu, a good win today. This must be a moral booster going into the next game against Platinum Stars.
Yeah, it is a moral booster because we have to open up a game from there. Because if we have to lose this game, we're going backwards. So we need to go to the top 8.
When you look at the performance today, especially in the second half, things changed. What did Coach Leal tell you guys?
He told us to keep calm and play our game. Because in the first half, we didn't have that much of playing the game. the ball. So I think we played much better as a team collectively.
Looking at the coach himself, Coach Leal, what sort of coach is he? I mean, recently joined the team, but we can see slowly but surely the results are coming.
He's a father figure to us because we listen to him and he give us good instructions. So with him, with being with us, so we thank him.
Looking forward to the Platinum Stars game?
Yeah, we're looking forward for it. I wish we can get a 3-point.
Thank you. Ready? A good win today. How do you feel about the performance?
Ngizizwa ngijabule kakhulu besiyidinga kakhulu le win ngiyabonga kubafethu nge-teamwork ngakho konke sikwenzile ukuze sikwazi ukuthola le performance ngibonge ne-coach like ukubelivela kithi ungisinika i-courage. I think iyo eyenza ukuthi sidlale kahle kakhulu ngoba like ine-confidence kithi ayinesinika i-confidence ayisiraseli just yasitshela nje amaphutha ethu. I think credit must go to the coach.
What did he say at halftime to you guys? Because you guys were trailing in the first half, but then things changed second half.
Like usitshelile ukuthi le game singayiwina only if like singakhula up down sidlala ibhola lethu i-passing game because ibhola like alifinayo. So ubonile ukuthi masingadlala i-passing game ngoba bebaspressa uthe kodwa masingadlala nje ama-1-2 siphume kubo ama-runs thina as a strikers singakhona ukwadlala lokho asitshele khona nje ngathi nje sihlisa umoya singawari amagoli azoza singajaha.
Next game against Platinum Stars, obviously a different kettle of fish. You're playing away. You're feeling about that game?
Kumele siwin ngoba sinalento ukuthi away like asenze kahle kodwa I think now like isikhathi ukuthi kumele senze kahle away siwin. Siyazi ukuthi i-tough team and siyakubo kodwa ke si ready. I think masingakhipha the way senza ngakhona manje singakhona ukudlala kahle na against bona.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Sharp. Okay, one more, last one. Yeah? But I've already asked him. Cole, great performance today. How do you feel?
Thank you. I'm happy with the team. We did well. Good fighting spirit from the guys and overall a good performance.